Have you ever felt the energy of a place before you even arrived? Sometimes you can sense it pulsing in the air, long before you set foot on its streets. It's as if the city itself is calling out, inviting you to be part of something bigger than yourself. That's the magic of Times Square. It's not just a destination, it's a living, breathing experience that starts building anticipation the moment you think of it. More than a famous intersection, it's a global stage where the world comes alive. Here, every hour is a celebration, and every face tells a story from a different corner of the globe. People from everywhere dream of standing here, surrounded by lights and towering buildings. For many, it's a lifelong wish come true, a place they've seen in films, on postcards, and in their imaginations. The excitement is so real you can almost touch it. The lights dazzle your senses, the sounds fill your ears, and the energy seems to vibrate beneath your feet. Step into Times Square and you're swept into a vibrant dance of cultures and languages. Every step brings a new encounter, a new perspective, a new story unfolding right before your eyes. The energy is infectious, lifting you up and making anything feel possible. It's a place where strangers become friends and the city's pulse becomes your own. Whether it's your first visit or your 100th, the sense of wonder never fades. Each visit reveals something new, a hidden corner, a dazzling display, a fleeting moment of connection. This is the heartbeat of New York City, inviting you to join its rhythm. The crowds ebb and flow like a living tide, and the city's energy pulses day and night. We see Times Square in movies and on TV, but nothing compares to experiencing it in person. The screens are brighter, the sounds are louder, and the feeling is unforgettable. It's a living landmark, always changing, always thrilling. Billboards shift, crowds transform, and the city reinvents itself with every passing moment. Times Square doesn't just exist, it performs 24/7. No matter the hour, there's always a show, always a spectacle, always something to make you stop and stare. Even in the quietest moments before the crowds return, the anticipation lingers in the air, as if the city is taking a breath before the next act begins. So consider this your invitation to the greatest show on earth. The curtain is rising, and the city is ready to welcome you. Let's begin our journey into the heart of it all, where the city never sleeps, and the energy never fades. Welcome to Times Square. Imagine standing in a canyon of light. That's Times Square. It's as if the city has gathered all its energy and poured it into this one electric crossroads, where the night sky is outshone by 1,000 neon dreams. Here, the air itself seems to shimmer, alive with anticipation and possibility. The billboards aren't just ads, they're digital art, wrapping buildings in vibrant motion. Each screen tells a story, painting the skyline with color and movement, transforming glass and steel into a living canvas that never stands still. Even at midnight, the square glows like daylight. The city's heartbeat pulses through the lights, making it feel as if time itself pauses here, suspended in a perpetual twilight where anything can happen. The crowds are part of the spectacle, moving like a river through the lights. Families snap photos, couples gaze upward, friends laugh and point at the ever-changing displays. Every face reflects the wonder of the moment, each person swept up in the magic. And street performers draw crowds. Musicians, dancers, and artists turn the sidewalks into their stage, their talents echoing off the buildings, adding another layer to the city's symphony. There's a shared joy here, a sense of unity in the experience. Strangers become companions, if only for a moment, as they share in the spectacle and the thrill of being part of something bigger than themselves. The soundtrack is a mix of music, chatter, and the city's pulse. Horns blare, laughter rings out, and the hum of conversation weaves through the air, creating a melody unique to this place. Something wonderful always feels just moments away, a surprise, a performance, a celebrity sighting. The unexpected is expected here, and every visit promises a new story to tell. The energy uplifts you, making you part of the city's unfolding story. It's impossible not to feel the excitement, the sense that you're standing at the center of the world, where dreams and reality blur. Everywhere you look, there's something to see. The New Year's Eve ball, the glowing red steps, the dazzling storefronts. Each landmark is a chapter in the ongoing tale of Times Square, inviting you to pause and take it all in. Times Square is a feast for the senses, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The familiar transforms under the lights, and every moment feels charged with possibility. Every detail adds to the unforgettable performance that is Times Square, a living, breathing symphony of light and life, where every night is opening night and everyone is invited to be part of the show. Every person in Times Square has a story. In the heart of New York City, this iconic crossroads pulses with the energy of millions, each individual carrying their own dreams, hopes, and memories. As you stand among the crowds, you can almost feel the invisible threads that connect strangers, weaving together a tapestry of human experience. I met a family from Brazil, parents who saved for years to bring their kids here, their eyes wide with amazement. For them, this wasn't just a vacation, it was the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. The children's laughter echoed through the square as they gazed up at the dazzling billboards, their parents holding them close, grateful for this moment they'd worked so hard to create. For this family, Times Square was a dream come true, a symbol of hope and possibility. They took photos, hugged each other tightly, and promised to remember this night forever. Their story is just one of thousands unfolding here every day. Then there's the saxophonist who's played here for decades, creating the soundtrack for countless memories. His music drifts through the air, blending with the city's hum, drawing smiles from passers-by and inspiring spontaneous dances from children and adults alike. He's seen the square change, but the happiness on people's faces remains. Through rain and snow, in the heat of summer and the chill of winter, he's watched generations come and go, each leaving their mark on this ever-evolving place. Or the young woman from Japan, overwhelmed on her first night in New York, who found courage and inspiration in the lights. Alone in a new city, she stood beneath the neon glow, letting the energy of Times Square fill her with hope and determination. Times Square became her source of strength. In that moment, she realized she wasn't alone. Surrounded by people from every corner of the globe, she felt a sense of belonging and possibility she'd never known before. These stories make Times Square special. It's about human connection, not just buildings or billboards. Here, strangers become friends and fleeting encounters can turn into lifelong memories. The magic of Times Square lies in the way it brings people together, reminding us that we're all part of something bigger. Journeys intersect here, and people from all over the world share a moment of wonder. No matter where you come from, you can find a piece of yourself reflected in the faces around you, united by curiosity and awe. Whether you're a visitor or a local, Times Square becomes part of your story. It's a place where memories are made, where dreams are born, and where the spirit of the city comes alive in every heartbeat. It's a place that listens, inspires, and connects us through our dreams. Here, everyone's story matters, and in the heart of the city, those stories shine as brightly as the lights above. Times Square is the embodiment of New York's spirit. Ambition, resilience, and energy. The city is always moving forward, and so is Times Square. Billboards change, shows rotate, crowds shift, nothing stands still. It's a symbol of diversity and inclusion. Here, everyone belongs. Stand next to someone from across the globe and share a moment of awe. Times Square is New York's melting pot, a living monument to our differences. It's also a story of resilience. Once a rough area, now a shining, family-friendly destination. Times Square's transformation mirrors New York's ability to overcome and thrive. It's the heart of the theater district, a hub for media, and a stage for global celebrations. Here, Broadway dreams are born and the world's imagination is captured. To stand in Times Square is to feel the pulse of a city that never stops. This is the capital of dreams. Visiting Times Square for the first time? Start at the famous red stairs of the TKTS booth. Climb up, sit, and take in the panoramic view, the river of cabs, the crowds, the billboards. Next, stroll through the theater district. Even without a ticket, the energy is electric. If you're spontaneous, grab a same-day discount ticket and see a Broadway show. Shopping here is an adventure. Stores like MM's World and the Disney Store are attractions themselves. Look for the New Year's Eve ball, historic statues, and the little details that make Times Square unique. Interact with street artists, watch a dance crew, or simply smile at a fellow traveler. Your first adventure is about more than sights. It's about feeling the energy and making memories. Let Times Square surprise you. This is where your story begins. When night falls, Times Square transforms into pure magic. The billboards glow brighter, casting a kaleidoscope of color over the crowd. Standing here at night is an emotional experience, like stepping into a living dream. The city's energy shifts to something enchanting and unforgettable. Pause for a moment. Let the crowds flow around you and listen to the city's nighttime symphony. The contrast between the dark sky and the brilliant lights is breathtaking. It feels like the city is putting on a show just for you. This moment stays with you, a memory you'll cherish long after you leave. In Times Square at night, you feel at the center of the universe. It's a feeling of hope, excitement, and endless possibility. This is the magic of New York, concentrated in one square. It's a night you'll never forget. Times Square is a global stage where dreams and ambitions shine. Aspiring performers come here, inspired by the lights and the energy. Brands from around the world use these billboards to make a statement. Success on display for millions. The New Year's Eve celebration is the ultimate example. 1 billion people united in hope for a new year. Times Square is where individual dreams and collective aspirations meet. It tells us to dream big, work hard, and never give up. Here, anything feels possible. People describe Times Square not just by what they see, but by how it makes them feel. For many, it's overwhelming joy, a euphoria that you're at the world's most exciting place. For others, it's inspiration, a jolt that reignites your own dreams. There's a deep sense of connection here, a unity that transcends language and borders. Times Square is a reminder that we're all part of one global family. Ultimately, it's more than a location. It's a feeling that stays with you. People return not just for the lights, but for the magic. Times Square captures your heart and never lets go. Now that we've explored Times Square, I hope you feel its pull. But reading about it is one thing, experiencing it is another. Come stand in the crossroads of the world. Let the city's energy fill you with wonder. Your Times Square story is waiting to be written. Take that dream photo, see a Broadway show, and feel the city's magic at night. Share your experience, inspire others, and join a global community of dreamers. The heart of New York is calling. Find your place in the crowd. This isn't just a destination, it's a new beginning. Your story starts here in the most exciting place in the world.